Alright guys, welcome back to another unboxing video where I unbox orders that I've placed this past week so that I can resell it on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Depop, and whatnot. Alright, let's just get right into it, alright? Alright, so this first one is not a plush and it is not something I am going to be reselling. This is for me, but I'm super excited to open it, so let's just get right into it. Ooh. This is my new shirt, my new liquid blue shirt. Ooh, I'm super excited for this one. All right, let me show it to you guys. How sick is this on the liquid blue? Look at this thing, front and back hit. This thing is so sick. This is so sick. Alright, well, since we only have on this black shirt right now, let's go ahead and wear this for the rest of this video, alright? Alright, let's get into the next package. Alright, let's get right into it. Time for the big boxes. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, check this one out from Sonic. This one's super cool. Super long too, look how long this is. This one's super cool. Vintage Pikachu. This is actually our second one. This one is in great condition as well. I love collecting vintage Pokemons. They don't make them the same as they used to. I know, like, it might look kind of crazy, but I like it so much. So I'm so glad I added another one to my collection. It looks like we got some more Pokemon actually in here, so this is cool. All right, so we got a Charmander also. So that one's super cool to be adding to our collection. Alright, here's just a standard Pokeball. Can't ever go wrong with Pokeballs. I wish one day to have like a corner of my room just piled up with Pokeballs. All the different Pokeballs, you know? That would be super cool to have. So, another one to the collection. Alright. Here it is, a little tiny Pichu. Perfectly to go with the Pikachu that we got from this seller as well. Super cute. Hey, some people might not like collecting Pikachus, but I don't mind it, especially when it's from the Pokemon Center. So this is another Pikachu we're adding. Super cute. Glad to have it. And then here's another Pokeball to be adding to our collection of Pokeballs. This one looks like from the Pokemon Center on this one too. So this one's cool. So we got two now. For some reason, I am blanking on this Pokemon's name, but here it is. Super cute nonetheless. Alright, and we got this My Melody. I got this one because it looks super soft, and now that I'm holding it, it is very soft. So, super glad to have this as well. And last but not least from this box, we have a Scentsy Buddy. It's like a duck. And of course, we always get them with a scent pack inside. So this one is super cool. I like it. Looks super funny, super soft. I do enjoy picking up Scentsy Buddies every now and then. All right, but that's this box. Let's get on to the next one. All right, on to the next. I love mail day, guys. Nothing more fun than opening a bunch of orders. All right, let's see what we got. We got an Oswald. How cool is these? You don't see Oswald plushies very often, so this is actually my first Oswald plush, so super sick to have this one. We got these two Munchlings added to our collections. As you guys probably saw last video, we got some of these as well. So we're kind of growing this little collection of Munchlings, which is super cool. Super cool. Ooh, check this one out. This animal. Look at that with the chain, the clothing, everything. I think it has. I think it has everything. I don't think it's missing anything. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments though if I'm missing anything on this. Super cool one. Yeah, I like this one. And then I also picked up this Hello Kitty, 2019 Hello Kitty wearing this outfit. I thought it was super cool with the headband. So that's the reason why I grabbed this one. So super cool. Thank you so much for that. That's it for this package. All right, on to the next. So I already know what's in this package because I can tell by the shape of it. Again, this is not going to be plush, but it's still going to be pretty cool. The packaging is insane on this one. So definitely appreciate the attention to protection of the item here, because what we did get from the seller is some comic books. So it looks like they really went above and beyond to make sure that this thing arrived safely to us. So that's super cool. I really appreciate that. So let's take a look inside to make sure everything is good. Yeah, everything looks like it's safe and sound. So the first one we got was this Shang-Chi. I got it because I like the art. I don't really read comic books, but I do appreciate nice artwork on the covers when I do see them, so I do grab them when I do see it. And then we also got this Joker one. This one's super cool. I really like this one a lot, guys. Look at the art on that. Super cool. I'm a big Joker guy, so I can always appreciate a good Joker cover on that. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Everything came and arrived safe and sound. So thank you so much for taking that extra detail into making sure that arrives safely. Thanks. All right, next one. Let's get it. All right, got a couple items in this one. First one, we got this Piglet Big Feet. Super cute. The Big Feet series of these Disney plushes are really popular, and I know a lot of people like to collect them, so it's always good to have these available, whether in your PC or in your store to sell. You always kind of want to always have a Big Feet when you can, so I'm glad to add this one as well. Chill. And then we got this Slumber Kings. This one's super cool. I like these two. They're super soft. They're just fun to collect. But yeah, so thank you so much for these. I appreciate it. All right, time for the big boy. All right, let's see what we got in here. A lot of goodies in this one. All right, let's start laying them out. All right, we got this Hello Kitty on this little tie-dye rainbow. Yeah, this one's cool. Stay. Look at this one. This is Crush from Finding Nemo. This one is Disney stamped as well. This one's a cool one. I've owned Squirt a couple times, but I've never owned a Crush until now. So this is cool. Stay. Ooh, this is Pokemon on the Tomy tag. This is Rotom, I want to say, if I remember correctly. I'm a 151 guy, so anything after that, shot in the dark for the most part. So yeah. All right, here we got a Dopey with the stamp on his foot, but this is Dopey. Really cute. Can't go wrong with Seven Dwarfs. I really like the Seven Dwarfs. One of my more preferred Disney movies for sure. It's a big Dobie. That one's cool. Alright, we're running out of space here, guys. Try our best to show everything off. Alright, next one, we have Eeyore, Big Feet. And just like we talked about with the Piglet, you can't ever really go wrong with having Disney Big Feets in your shop or in your collection. So I'm always happy when I get one of these in. So, super cool. Alright, here's an Aerodactyl. This one's probably an unlicensed one, but it's still super cool regardless. It does come with the wall clinger, but I like it. Never owned an Aerodactyl before, so this is our first. Alright, here's this big tramp with the stamp on the foot. Another good piece to have in your collection or in your store. Can't go wrong with Lady and the Tramp stuff. Anything Disney, really, guys. Can't really go wrong with that. Disney, Pokemon, all good stuff. Alright, this is a cool one. This is Mushu from Mulan. Probably one of my favorite Disney movies too. So this one's super cool. Never owned this one before, so I'm super glad to have it. Alright, here's a real Akuma. One of the more popular items that I have in my shop is the real Akuma, so I'm glad to add another one to my inventory on it. I do collect some of it, but sometimes I gotta put some out there for you guys as well, so here's another one. Alright, here's a Pua with its swaddle. Super cute. I've had Pua, this Pua plush many times before, but this is my first time to have it with the swaddle. So that's super cool. I'm super happy to have that in the collection. Alright, Captain Underpants. Who remembers this? What a blast from the past, guys. Captain Underpants. Super sick. Never owned one before, so here it is. Ooh, check out this Tuxedo Sam My Hero Academia collab plush. How cool is that? This one's cool, and the feet are even flat, so you can kind of like make it stand in a way. It's not standing right now, but it looks like it could want to. So yeah, this is in our collection now. Thank you so much for that. And last but not least, we got Tommy freaking Pickles in his safari outfit. So this is another cool piece. This is vintage for sure. Looks like he is missing his pants though, but it's cool. He wasn't wearing pants half the times anyways, so there you go. Alright guys, well that's another unboxing video. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite thing that we unboxed today, as well as give me some suggestions on how to make this better for you guys. I'm always open to feedback. And yeah, other than that, if you guys want to come join us for one of our Whatnot shows where we sell some of this inventory that we don't keep for ourselves, definitely come check us out. We go live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. PST. I'll even leave a link down below for you guys. If you guys sign up for Whatnot with that link, it's going to give you $15 credit towards your first purchase. So yeah, other than that guys, thank you so much for watching as always. And until next time, peace.